Imagine a plane soaring through the sky. It's a routine flight, passengers are relaxed, and the crew is experienced. Suddenly it's gone, vanished without a trace. No mayday call, no distress signal, no trace of the aircraft. It's as if it simply disappeared into thin air. This isn't a movie. This happens in real life. Families are left in agony, waiting for news that never comes. The world watches in disbelief. In 2019, the world watched as a routine flight transformed into a baffling mystery. Where did it go? How could a modern aircraft just vanish? What happened to the people on board? Each passenger had a story, a life, loved ones waiting for their return. These questions haunted families, investigators, and the public for years. The search for answers became a relentless pursuit. We're about to dive deep into this intriguing story. We'll explore the theories, the evidence, and the unanswered questions. Get ready for a journey filled with twists, turns, and unsettling questions. This is not just a story of a missing plane. It's a story of human resilience, hope, and the quest for truth. This isn't just any story about a lost plane. This is about Flight 370, a Boeing 777 with 239 souls on board. It took off from Kuala Lumpur, its destination, Beijing, but it never arrived. March 8, 2014, the plane vanished from radar. Air traffic control had no warning, no distress signal, silence. The world held its breath. Where was Flight 370? With no wreckage, no clues, theories ran wild. Some whispered about alien abductions, others of government conspiracies. Some thought the pilot might have hijacked his own plane. Was it a mechanical failure, a sudden storm, or something more sinister? Each theory was a thread, but none led to the truth. Families of the missing clung to hope, but as days turned to weeks, the mystery deepened. Section 4. The search begins. The disappearance of Flight 370 triggered one of the largest search operations in aviation history. A massive search operation swung into action. Ships scoured the ocean, tirelessly combing through the vast waters. Planes scanned the skies, flying over endless miles of open sea, hoping to catch a glimpse of any debris or signs of the missing aircraft. Experts analyzed radar data, desperately seeking any sign of the missing jet. In control rooms, teams of specialists pored over every blip and signal, trying to piece together the puzzle of the jet's last known movements. The search area was vast, stretching from the Indian Ocean to the coast of Africa. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months. The enormity of the task was daunting, with search teams covering thousands of square miles of ocean. Still, no trace of Flight 370. The ocean seemed to swallow every clue, leaving searchers with nothing but empty horizons and unanswered questions. The world watched, waited, and held its breath. Families of the passengers clung to hope, glued to their televisions and news updates, yearning for any piece of good news, and prayed for a miracle. Communities around the globe held candlelight vigils, their hopeful faces turned upwards, seeking solace and answers in the midst of uncertainty. Section 5. A glimmer of hope? Years passed, but the search never truly ended. The relentless pursuit for answers continued, driven by the hope of bringing closure to the families and friends of those on board. Search teams scoured vast stretches of ocean, leaving no stone unturned. Then, in 2019, a breakthrough. The world watched with bated breath as news broke of a significant discovery. Investigators, who had spent countless hours analyzing data and scouring the seas, finally had a reason to celebrate. A piece of debris confirmed to be from Flight 370 washed ashore on Reunion Island. This fragment of the aircraft, though small, carried immense significance. It was a tangible link to the missing flight, a clue that reignited hope. It was a small victory, a flicker of hope in a sea of uncertainty. The discovery brought a renewed sense of purpose to the search teams, who had faced numerous setbacks and challenges over the years. The discovery fueled renewed efforts to solve the puzzle. With this new piece of evidence, search teams were more determined than ever to uncover the truth. Advanced technology and new strategies were deployed in the hopes of finding more clues. Could this be the key to unlocking the secrets of Flight 370? The world waited anxiously, hoping that this glimmer of hope would lead to the answers that had eluded them for so long. Section 6. Unanswered questions. Despite the discovery, the mystery of Flight 370 lingers. The plane's final resting place remains unknown. What happened in those final hours? Why did it vanish? The families of those lost still yearn for answers. The world still seeks closure. Flight 370 stands as a stark reminder of the mysteries that lie hidden in our world, waiting to be unraveled.